I finished this car yesterday. I don't know why it's not done. Start back up this morning and it still needs to be painted. Well, I mean, it doesn't go back very far. I mean, I didn't do much. All I did was finish this car and then put it out on the lot and then went to sleep, but I guess I didn't auto-save enough. Or I guess I didn't save enough. Hey everybody, Old Guy Gamer here, playing Car Dealer Simulator, just finishing up the work in a deja vu mode because I could have sworn, I know I finished this car the last time I played. Because I put it out there and ended the game and said goodbye to everybody and did my little goodbye saying, and here this car sits. We'll start this whole thing over. I've got some time to waste before it's daylight. I gotta take pictures of this last car so I can get it online. This one is 3,300. 24, so it's the white one so far. 24, so it's the white one. Oh, you can't get back in it once it's... So you can't get back in it to do more work to it. In my last video, I finished up by saying, oh, we might get to the point where we have to pull some of these cars back and do some more work on them to free up a spot to sell other cars, because we only have 4 spots, but you can't get back in them once you list them for sale, it looks like. So I think you go over here, hit repair. Do I have exhaust tape? I don't even know if the exhaust needs to be fixed. Oh, there it is. Couldn't find the button to press. I don't even know what I have to do to this car. 219,000 miles. Okay. Maybe for now I can just fix the reds, shock absorber, and battery. Okay, where's my mouse? There it is. Shock absorber and a battery. Boom. Thank you. Shop. I figured why drive my truck when I can drive this one and waste this one's gas instead of the gas that I have to pay for in my shop truck. Alright, here we go. Let's repair this sucker. We'll do the... workshop upgrade required. Well, we can't do the shock absorber. Let's see if we can do the battery. Okay. That's a weird mechanic. Alright. You gotta press the little bolts on the thing. It says battery's 23%. Okay, that's easy enough. Put a battery clamp is what they call that. Alright. That's a little different if you're used to Car Mechanic Simulator, but... no, it looks like that's all I'm gonna be able to do. Apparently I can't work on anything until I upgrade my garage, so that sucks. I guess we'll just take photos and list this sucker and sit around and wait for someone to buy it. Going with my norm of 4 photos per car. Let's get inside, get this thing listed. So $32.99. Hopefully I'll be able to get 3,000 out of it. It's a year newer with less miles. That's probably why it's worth more. This a lot newer, a lot less miles. Okay, so that's about right. Oh, I think that means someone's waiting for us. Might as well get the cheapest one. And go outside and see our customer. You know what I haven't gotten yet is that bad guy that shows up and tries to sabotage your whatever. Alright, so... yeah, okay, whatever.
Alright.
The deal. We've agreed on the price. I guess he wants to pay full price.
Okay.
We're on the right path, kid.
Good.
But I think it's time to step up our game. Check the PC for some upgrades we can make to the business.
Hey, upgrades. You know what? I'm glad that guy exists because I just complained in the last Was it the last video or the video before that no one ever just walks up and says, yes, I want that car for that price? Good offer. I'll take it. Do I have a good reputation or something? What is going on? 2 in a row that took it at list price.
Whoa! Whoa!
Look at you. You're so excited. Let's take a picture of you next to your new car with the big bow on top. Hi, ma'am. Listing states 2,900. You propose 2,000. I reject your proposal. She only did that? Yeah, I've sold 2 cars today, ma'am. And you know what? If I sell this last car, it means I'm not going to have any cars on the lot, so forget that. I'm not going to take a lowball offer. I'd rather keep the car on the lot. So it looks like I'm open. Upgrades. Oh, there it is. Of course, it's the level up. I want to be able to do... Oh, there's level 2. That's up. That's available. Do I want to spend $3,000? I mean, I've got the money. It wants me to do it. That's part of the game. Let's just waste $3,000. I forgot to tell you, check the workshop. I left a tool there. It might come in handy for odometers. Just don't brag around town about what you're doing with it. Great. I know what this is. I've seen videos of this game before. Yeah, no thanks. I gotta go get that other car.
Yeah. Woohoo!
Sorry, lady. You're not gonna buy a car today. Shut down the office so I can go buy a car. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is a cool game. I like the graphics. They're a little dusty, you know? It looks like the world is gray. I like it. In the used car market, in the used car world, in the market of used cars, in the world of... What am I trying to say? In the used car market world, in the used car world, in the market of used cars, I don't even know. In this world where we're only selling used cars, I think the world should be a little bit gray. Like every house is dirty, our workshop is messy. I wonder if the houses will get better looking once we upgrade our dealership enough. Price is $2,250. I always want to lowball these people. $1,150, so we'll say $1,200.
Stop,
A little bit
stop.
low, but I can agree to
Huh.
$1,860. Well, I appreciate you not laughing in my face, because the last 2 guys I've made that offer to, or 3 guys that I've made that offer to, they end up laughing at me. So thank you for not laughing at me. $1,627. I gotta buy a car. I don't want to walk home. So
Good job! Good job! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
okay. Alright, so we got the car here. We'll wash it in just a second. Let's go run around the office and see what changed. Well, we didn't paint, that's for sure. It still looks like a trash heap. That must be for later. Still rocks everywhere. I guess the biggest change will be that car that was all demolished in the front yard. That'll be a big indicator. Still a bunch of weeds. Frugal Rides. I gotta change the name. Alright, we got rid of the car in the front. That's good. It's slightly less messy. It at least looks like we're trying. And there's less junk around the office. More not shelves, more storage, what are they called? Cabinets. Let's rebrand. And we'll still go with the LLC name so that we don't get sued as often. It wasn't a very satisfying click when I click confirm. So what we'll do is we'll start giving out candy to buy ourselves another chance at negotiating, another round of negotiating. So we'll call ourselves Sweet Rides and we'll give out candy for every person that buys a car. Oh, you know what? I never checked this. I bet this was a complete disaster before. Are moving our way up the professional ladder. Let's get this car washed. Alright. Well, we haven't upgraded the workshop yet, so at least we'll be able to get that muffler and the battery repaired a little. Ugh. Alright. I couldn't, like, it flashed by so quick I didn't know what to press. What is he gonna do? Yeah, you better run away. That's what happens when you sell cars in a crap neighborhood. Ugh. Just out here working late, trying to make ends meet, trying to put food on the table for my... Well, I don't have kids. Just trying to make some money so I can go to Tahiti and retire. And this guy walks up trying to take it from me. Who knows what the heck he was trying to do. Might be getting high off my old battery acid from the batteries I took out of these cars. Who knows what he's trying to do. What an idiot. Young kids today. Get a job, deviant. Yeah, anyways, at least this will help me put a car out, another car out on the... At least this will help me put another car out on the lot to sell. My ads. Delete it. Will I be able to roll back the odometer on these cars? Okay, lift the device. Press E aiming at the car door. I guess we're just going to have to play with it and figure it out. Oh, hold. Okay, hold it on the door, it says. Alright, let's see if we can figure out this mechanic. Nope. Alright, I think 99,000 is a pretty good number for that one. I'm definitely specializing in a certain type of car. So 3,800, so 3,799 would be about 20% increase. I'll try and get 3,500 for it. And there we go. We'll try and get 3,000 out of that one and try and get 3,500 out of that one, which I know isn't going to happen, but we can always hope, can't we? Gotta find a car to buy. What happens more filters? Sort by lowest price. Here's the cheapest one that looks like a Camaro. Let's go get that one. We'll spend a little bit more these days so that not every car is the exact same. Take a nice little jog in the morning. What's up, Camaro boy? You and your fancy corner lot living. Yeah, that's not bad. Remember, the price is $3,600. Remember, I'm going to offer you like half price. Actually, that's going to be...
Look at you, boy. You're something, right? No.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Never. Oh.
Oh, I guess I have to accept it. I want to buy it, so... I mean, it's not like it's got T-tops. Man, it's dirty. I like the tinted windows. Alright, we got a muscle car. It is worth $4,100. I paid $2,800. So I got $1,300 in profit just selling it like it is. The fuses are 93%. My goodness, this guy was good at changing fuses. Let's do this. You know, these cars are kind of funny. They try and make it look like real cars. Probably don't want to get sued, but you know, they got to walk that fine line. Make it look similar so it's recognizable, but not make it look the same so they don't get sued. I used to have a Camaro. This body style. I had a 92 RS with T-tops. When I was shopping for my car, I wanted a convertible, but I couldn't find one in the color that I wanted, exactly the way I wanted it. So I settled for teal T-tops instead of white convertible. I remember one time I was going to drop my, well, she's my wife now. She was my girlfriend then, off at the airport in, it was BWI Airport, so it was Baltimore, Washington International. It's like right in between. It's kind of closer to Baltimore, but kind of serves both cities. Dropping her off at the airport, and I had the black GTS plastic covers over my headlights, so that was like smooth on the front, but it was black tinted, so the headlights were tinted. And I dropped her off, and I was driving down this interstate to go home, back to the Army barracks, and the driver's side lens cover flew off of my car on the interstate, and it must have been like, I don't know what day of the week it was. Maybe it was, I don't even want to guess. There was no one on the road, is my point. And this left one went flying off over my head as I was driving down the interstate at like 55 miles an hour, because, you know, I was driving the speed limit. So I slam on the brakes because there's no one on the road anywhere around me. Like, just no cars. I was just amazed that there was no cars. So I slam on the brakes, 55. I come to a dead stop. And I back up on the interstate in the fast lane. And I went and grabbed my headlight cover. Just jumped out of the car real quick and picked it up and jumped back in and took off. I couldn't believe that there was no one on the interstate for the whole time that I did that whole maneuver. Slammed on the brakes, like looked around, no one's here, put it in reverse, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. It's already been a long time just me telling the story. I back up all that way, spend all that time, and then, oh, it was so funny. Jump out, grab it. Couldn't believe I found it that quick, and then was able to get on my way before a car ever even passed me. No cars passed me the whole time. That's how dead it was. And it wasn't like it was in the middle of the night. It was like in broad daylight. So, pretty funny story. Pretty nice car. Let's go clean up this rust. These cars always show rust on the front the front chin. Like this license plate. I didn't have a license plate on mine. This chin kind of juts out, and it always scraped on low, like, hills or whatever. So the front paint on all of these cars was always chipped and scratched right there on the front chin. So it probably didn't rust because it's probably not metal, but there was always paint damage on these cars right on the chin from where all of them always rub on those hills. And mine showed the same damage when I got rid of it. I actually know where my car is. I looked it up, found it. I found who owns it. Driven by his house, never seen it. I kind of wish I could get that car back, and I also think it's probably a blessing that I don't have the opportunity to get that car back. It would be cool to have that car, though. I bought it for $28.50. It's worth $47.90. It's still the most expensive car I've ever had on my lot, so put this out here. We'll wait until tomorrow to take a picture, and then we'll get it up on the market. I don't know if this is a car I'm supposed to pick up. It's not northeast of anything, but it's a car sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. I have a feeling when I get these cryptic messages, it's going to be these piles of junk which are all over town. Pile of garbage up here. Someone must have dumped a car. There it is. My goodness, these are kind of hard to find. It said northeast of something. This is the one it said was northeast of something. Let's look at the map. What could it possibly be northeast of WS? Yeah, I don't know what that could mean, but whatever. I'm sure this is it. It literally took me all night to find these two cars out in the world. So there's little junk. There's little areas around in the world where the people just throw their junk in the middle of nowhere. So look for those. That's kind of where these free pickup cars are going to be located. Now I can go delete those two emails because I picked up both of them. At least they give you a hint in the lower, smaller map. Thank goodness. Otherwise, without that, you wouldn't be able to... Well, I wouldn't be able to find them. What is going on here? Alright, let's not crash into my pristine purple car over here again like we did last time. Alright, guys, that's it. We'll, I'm going to just drop these cars. I'm not even going to do anything with them. We'll fix them some other time. Until then... I think that's it for this video. We did a lot of stuff. We upgraded our garage once. We sold more cars. We bought more cars. A little Chevy, what do they call that? Little Chevy car. And then another Volkswagen Golf. Well, whatever. We'll see you guys next time. We'll see how bad these cars are. I'm not even going to get into looking at these cars right now because that's just going to make me want to start fixing them. So we'll scan them and all that on the next episode. That's it for now. Until then, you guys go watch some more videos and I'll go play some more games and I'll meet you back here next time. Bye.